It's Week 11 of the NFL, where we'll see this team's veteran running back. He's one of the highest scoring backs in the league, ranking 5th in rushing touchdowns. Who knows what we're in store for here? And it's coming up next on EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome to another entertaining matchup, folks. Kate Scott, Brock Heward on the call in this one. And Brock, got a couple of running backs down on the field who can really take over their offenses when they get in the groove.
And I think that's going to be the ultimate goal of both of these offenses, right? I mean, there's just no confusion about it. They want to get their bell cow in that groove and get them going. Find that rhythm where they're ripping off chunk yardage, run after run, and then just keep on feeding that beast. In a game like this, whichever offense...
Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go. It's Week 11. Return coming from the 6. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And it's their 5th-year quarterback leading the charge.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he gets this one to the 49 on a solid pickup. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. He's dropping back to throw. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this 3rd-year QB.
And even if he's still pretty early in his career, we know he is perfectly comfortable and settled into this spot as the be-all, end-all for this offense. Every time you take the field as a quarterback, you know you're gaining experience. You're getting more comfortable in the role. And as he goes forward, he tries to learn and take something away from each and every one of these moments.
A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action, right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball could go right over their head.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
And he drives it up past the 45. 4 yards does get him back to even, partner, but they're left with 3rd and 10 now.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Throwing now, off play action. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The visitors and their running back about to get back to work. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Back to pass on 1st and 10. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down. Here's a give up the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
He lofts it deep left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 4th and long. They'll send out the punting unit. Fair catch called for and made. Looks like that's at the 36-yard line. So no return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Play action on 1st down. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Brought in right side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Pass play now. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Big gain downfield. He has the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Running this one left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And they'll have 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
And that is a touchdown! These guys reach pay dirt for the first time this game. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys tie this game 7-7. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Their offense running back out now. They really had the passing game clicking on that touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. They'll run here on first down. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Back to the well again. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. He gets 6 on that play. And that gives them the first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they face 2nd down. Blown back, it's the handoff. And this one doesn't go far. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
He'll look to throw. He lofts it deep, right sideline. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. So out now comes the punter. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his first. He broke 50 on his first punt and looks to have done the same here. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And they've got a long field ahead of them to begin this drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down after a small gain to the 18. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They start out with 3rd and 4. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 16 yards on the play. And they're going to have a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
We've got a screen to the running back. He spins right by him. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They'll try and throw it here. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he'll go down here at the 16. They get 27 on the play. And that'll give them a 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. He's going to throw this one. And he will take this in. Touchdown! So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Our home team, 7.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Now this offense ready to head back out. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. To throw here on 1st down. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
They've run this 12.
Shane Steichen definitely saw things differently, and now he's thrown the challenge flag.
Play is under review.
We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
So the challenge ends up successful. He, in fact, did not get both feet in. This is incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. Hits him on the out route. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it sets up 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. The give now out of the shotgun. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Another carry for him. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll give him a 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll give him a 1st down. That's completed out to the right. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
The give here on 2nd. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he drives this forward to the 6. A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for 1st and goal. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's the 2-minute warning here in the 1st half.
At the 1-yard line.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Almost Just had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Looking for a throw here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now on 4th down, they're out to try for the field goal. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And look at this return. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's a throw. Looking slant route, complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. New set of downs for him at the 38. To the air now on 1st and 10. It is cut left side. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Throwing the out route complete. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. 2nd and 3 now. Still sticking with the passing game. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
And that's caught in the end zone for the touchdown. These guys will add to their lead at the end of the half. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one right down the middle. And his guys drive their lead to 11.
Our home team, 10.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Drops to a knee. Clock's going to run unless that defense burns one of its 2 remaining timeouts. We've reached halftime, and it's a comfortable 11-point lead for him at the break. As we send things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
These two teams heading out of the tunnel, and we're ready to get back to it. For the call of the second half, here is the great Kate T. Scott. Kate?
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The home teams back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Now give left side. And he's brought down for a loss. We've got a break in the action. Looks like someone was shaken up on the play. Medical personnel out now to attend to him. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Dropping back to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. On now comes their punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be their football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Option design here. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to throw. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. It's a gain of 12 there. And they'll have 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they take him down right along the 30. It's a pickup of 11. And that gives them the 1st. They're throwing it. Escapes the pocket. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Finds a man right side. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Setting up a throw. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's in. Touchdown! These guys push their lead further to start the half. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared and, more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys push their lead to 18. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. This return starts at the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Their offense ready to take the field now. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Short pass brought in.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, we'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
2nd and 8. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
They'll bring out the punter here. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 34-yard line. No return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They're set up at the 35 now. Trying the right side. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. New series coming up following the punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. This offense making its way back out now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Give now to the running back. And he's going to get up to about the 33, but no more. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. He'll throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. 4th down coming up. Punt team on the field. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Cut out left. And he takes this out after crossing the 45. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And they're going to have a 1st down. Pass play coming here. Complete out to the right side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Just one quarter remaining in this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Here's the handoff. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st down read option. He keeps it running right. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Handoff now out of the gun. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Throwing this back in the end zone. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
Boy, take a look at that. Look at him locking down his area of the end zone. They can bring it in close enough to take shots, but there are no easy touchdowns.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. This offense getting all set for this series. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Looking to the air here. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that 1st down marker. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now looking to throw. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, down here in the red zone where there's a touchdown on the line, you really want to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender. Make sure you know where that throw is going and get in position to swat it away. That is well done.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That's good for 7 yards. And that'll be a 1st down. They are throwing it again. Completed over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 2nd and 3 now. From the 42. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Back to throw now. Complete beyond the marker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll throw it again. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. All right, here we go, 2nd down. They'll throw it. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 14.
Hand off to the back. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. He finds him beyond the marker. And in for the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys get it back to a 14-point game. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And they've got it. No problem for the receiving team. The onside attempt fails. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
First and 10 from the 41. Blown back gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's brought down for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. He's dropping back to throw. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Punting unit out now. And they could really use a good one here. And this is marked out all the way down at the 6. They'll be dangerously close to their own goal line for this series. Here comes their offense out again. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Throwing from the gun. That one's complete, right side. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning. These guys, 14 points back. First and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down. And he's just gonna get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's gonna be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
play now. Complete over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Gotta hurry this to the line. Finds his man over the middle. And he's gonna be brought down at the 42. Here's 2nd and 2. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They've got to keep moving quick here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Looking for a target. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Here he is to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll throw it yet again. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Catch made over the middle. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And these guys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Less than 25 seconds to go. This onside try is for the game. And the hands team comes up big. They're going to hang on to win. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation.
The victory formation.
That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we could take one more knee and celebrate.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.